How's it going, everybody? Mike here with January 20th Merch by Amazon sales update. I'm going to talk about this month so far and specifically about the last 7 days this week. So as you can see here, today there was a spike, and so far I've had 16 sales, 15 in the States, as you can see here, and 1 in Germany. And that, as you can see here, that's a little higher than my average of 6 to 7, and yesterday 9. Now, a couple of things stand out to me. Usually there's this kind of a spike maybe on Friday or Saturday, but now it's in the middle of the week, which is kind of unusual. And in addition to that, it's one product that's basically spiking. And the reason I mentioned that is because if you've watched my videos over the last couple of months, there were a couple of days where a couple of products took off, and I was selling maybe 30 or 40 of that one item. And this is kind of how it started. It started with first I was getting 5-6 sales a day, and then it just basically exploded. So today, as you can see here, 9 sales for that one product, and it's a t-shirt. So anyways, that's just kind of what stands out right away. That's a little unusual, but let's get right into these numbers and talk about, like I said, the last 7 days and this month. So last 7 days, 58 sales. For the total profits or royalties of $236.12. And this month, that brings this month to 150 sales and total of $562.23. Now, again, everything that you see on the screen is for the US market. So let's jump into, I guess, more in-depth analysis to see what's been happening with some of the other marketplaces. So let's look at the last 7 days because that's where we started. And as you can see here now, that's been increased to 67 sales from the 58. And as you can see here, there were a few sales in Germany and France and Italy. So 6 in Germany, which kind of stands out to me because keep in mind, this is just a week. So to me, this kind of stuff is exciting. Again, keep in mind that I probably have a couple hundred products listed. Let's look at Germany specifically. So 6 is not huge. It's not extraordinary in any way. But the fact that I now selling 6 products in Germany in a week, to me that's awesome because we're getting to that 1 sale a day average. Again, I should be probably very happy with 7 sales a day. There's another one. So 7 sales a day. But again, this is a week. So still, to me, this kind of stuff adds up. And, anytime there's a marketplace that kind of not takes off, but let's say gets increased sales, even if it's a little bit, because of course Germany here stands out, compared to Italy. It's very exciting. So let's look at this month and then look at the total. So on the previous screen we saw the 151, and so that's in the States, and then the total is 174. So it's the 20th, and when you add all this up, I've already done over $3,000 in sales, and it's about $600 in royalties. I was actually thinking about this because I'm selling on merch, I'm selling on Etsy, Printful, through Printful, Redbubble, all these different marketplaces, and you get to a certain point where it's kind of like, okay, I made a few bucks here, today, and then it's kind of just like numbers on the screen, so you don't actually put it into perspective. But today I was thinking, when I was actually looking at this page specifically. And as you can see here now, $71 in royalties today, which again, it's an extraordinary day. But here, 35, 20, 20, let's say 25. So if somebody was coming to your house and dropping a $20 bill on your table every single day, and then there's a day, for example, where somebody gives you $70, $35, you wouldn't think nothing of it. Like, you would actually think this is pretty amazing, because all I've done, you know, you're putting the work in, but all you're basically doing at this point is sitting back and collecting that money. The work that you put into it is to actually grow the account, and you're investing in the future. But for right now, basically, you know, what have I actually sold? Nothing. I don't have the product. I'm not doing customer support. I'm not doing any, you know, returns or anything. I don't actually do anything. You're basically collecting royalties, and now thinking about the, you know, I like to say profits, but royalties is actually more accurate when it comes to the Merch by Amazon system. So anyways, that was just one thing that kind of stood out today, because the sales were coming in, and I was like, you know what? If you had told me 5 years ago I was gonna sit back and just through one sales platform, which is Merch, you know, I would get $50 a day in profits in royalties, or 70s. You know, there's days that I get 100, but of course average is 20 to 30. I would have never thought that, you know, I would get to that place. So the reason I'm bringing this up is because it motivates me, because, you know, I always think about, where am I going to be 2 years from now? Is this number going to be, you know, averaging $50 a day, and then, you know, going to get a spike of 100 to 150? Am I going to be at a higher level? And again, keep in mind, this is only Merch. What about Etsy? What about eBay? What about my online store? So things are slowly adding up, and things to me are looking pretty exciting. So anyways, just to summarize, last 7 days, 59 sales. It was 58 when I started the video, and then this month we're sitting at 151. It was over 170 for all the marketplace, and let's just see where that brings me compared to other months. And it's actually looking pretty good. So if I have another week like I did this week, I will be close to December, which is actually really, really good for January, because usually there's a significant drop off in sales, as you can see here. I mean, it's almost the same percentage here, but it's just visually easier to see what I'm talking about. Anyways, that's it. Things are going really well. I'm excited. I hope these products take off. I have a few similar ones, so you know, we'll see what happens. Anyways, let me know how you guys are doing, and as always, thanks for watching.